Breaking news. Tensions in the Middle East have reached a boiling point in a shocking development. Yemen has launched a missile attack targeting Tel Aviv. The operation, named Freedom for Gaza, is being framed by Yemeni officials as a direct response to Israel's recent military actions in the Gaza Strip. According to sources close to the Houthi military command, a series of long-range ballistic missiles were launched late last night. Their targets: strategic locations in central Israel, including areas near Tel Aviv. Explosions were heard in the early morning hours, and sirens echoed throughout the city as civilians rushed to shelters. The Houthis, a powerful political and military movement based in Yemen, have long voiced support for the Palestinian people. But this attack represents a significant escalation, moving beyond words and into full-scale military engagement. This raises several important questions. Why now? And what does this mean for the already fragile balance in the region? Let's start with the motivation behind this strike. Over the past several weeks, Gaza has faced relentless bombardment from Israeli airstrikes. Civilian casualties have been mounting, with international aid groups sounding the alarm. Images of destroyed neighborhoods and injured children have sparked outrage across the Arab world. In response, Yemen's Houthi leadership declared that it could no longer remain silent. They released a statement just hours before the missile launch, claiming the operation was intended to support Gaza's struggle and break the siege imposed by the Zionist regime. For Israel, this strike is more than just another attack. It represents the opening of a new front, one that lies nearly 2,000 kilometers away. While Israel's Iron Dome defense system was partially activated, it is unclear how many of the missiles were intercepted. In Tel Aviv, panic quickly spread. Videos circulating online showed terrified civilians seeking shelter, emergency vehicles rushing through the streets, and plumes of smoke rising near impacted sites. The Israeli government has yet to release an official casualty count, but multiple injuries have been reported. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reportedly held an emergency security meeting in the early hours of the morning. Sources say he appeared visibly shaken. In a leaked audio clip, a senior defense official can be heard stating, "This changes everything. We are now fighting a multi-front war." And he may not be wrong. Yemen is not acting alone. Experts believe that its missile technology may have been supplied or enhanced by Iran, a known backer of the Houthis. If true, this attack may be a coordinated move to challenge Israel's regional dominance and perhaps to test the patience of the United States. So what happens next? In the short term, we can expect a forceful response from Israel. Additional airstrikes on Yemen are highly likely. However, this risks dragging both countries deeper into open war. More importantly, it signals to other regional players like Hezbollah in Lebanon and various militias in Iraq that open military support for Gaza is no longer off the table. The United States, a close ally of Israel, has condemned the attack and has called for de-escalation. But with American naval forces already positioned in the Red Sea, many are wondering if Washington will get directly involved. Meanwhile, in Gaza, this unexpected intervention from Yemen has sparked a mix of hope and fear. Some see it as a sign that the Arab world is finally taking action. Others worry that it could provoke even harsher retaliation from Israel. International reaction has been swift. Russia has called for calm, urging both sides to avoid further conflict. China has also weighed in, stating that peace must be restored through diplomacy. But the reality on the ground suggests that the situation's moving in the opposite direction. Let's not forget that this conflict didn't begin yesterday. The struggle between Israel and Palestine has lasted for over 70 years. Each new war, each new front, only adds more suffering to innocent civilians caught in the crossfire. As the sun rises over Tel Aviv and Sana'a, the world holds its breath. Will this be the spark that ignites a wider Middle East war? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Yemen's intervention will lead to a larger regional conflict, or will it force a change in Israel's strategy? Make sure to subscribe and stay updated as this story unfolds.